Om Shri Sai Ram. Good afternoon to everyone here and good evening back in India. So it's a pleasure to be here at Ashaji's place, and we feel as if we never lived or stayed or left or existed in Kailasa, because it's the same thread of one consciousness and that love that we experience now everywhere we go. That energy manifests itself, and it's beginning to grow, it's beginning to glow, and it's beginning to transform like never before. Today, as we went for a walk around a beautiful lake, so a place called Stevenage, where Terry lives, and we went for a walk over there, and we saw a lot of young toddlers and maybe 2-year-olds with their mothers, and it was interesting actually connecting with them and looking into the eyes of the pure ones. And I was shown that they are the ones for whom we had come for a walk, and it was brilliant to just have a connection with them. And as they start their journey, they're already carrying the seed of that pure love. And in the last couple of weeks in England, we went around to places where a lot of spiritual seekers flock. We went to Stonehenge, and we managed to activate a very old portal over there, which was closed. And then we moved to Glastonbury and onto the Tor, then to the Chalice Well. We moved to Every, and we've been going around the countryside. And then we went to, which stones were these? Rolling stones? Rolling right stones. Again, something to do with King Arthur. And everywhere these sites are becoming alive. And it was interesting that the timing of our visit to Glastonbury was beautiful, because we came a day before the medieval festival started on the weekend. And then this week, there is a big pagan festival that's happening over there. And I believe thousands are there. So just imagine all the energies being cleared before these people are coming in. So the reason why we travel to these places where seekers are coming, they flock, is because when the energies start to shift in those places, hundreds and thousands carry this energy back. And that's how the activation process happens. Because remember, we are all light workers. We are bringing in the energy of divine love. This age of love and light has started. And this energy has to be brought on to this planet. It has to be held by us. It has to be held in our hearts. It cannot be done in any other way. The only process to spread this energy of love is to seed this love in the hearts of people. And when these hearts transform, they carry this energy with them where they go. As you will begin to understand as you start experiencing something shifting today. And this starts to grow. It starts to move with you. And as it moves, it starts to activate and shift the consciousness around you. And that's how this planet is going to shift in its consciousness. We cannot just, have this romantic fantasy of energy just shifting by itself. The energy was spoiled by people. The energy has to be reactivated by the people. The world is being split into beautiful two halves. The the world of the mind and the world of the heart. A distance of 12 inches, but a distance which is almost impossible for people to bridge. And so the world of the mind is going through a complete disintegration. And as the time goes by, it will start to collapse. And it's already beginning to collapse, and it will collapse at a very rapid pace. And there will be mass destruction and annihilation that is about to take place. We are at the point where this destruction has started, and will continue at a very fast pace. But at the same time, the energy of love will start to spread at the same pace. Remember, the law of balance operates always in all dimensions and at all times. So, as one energy starts to crumble down, it's offset by another energy coming in. So, that's why the energy of pure love now is becoming more and more intense. And more people, because they are disillusioned from the world of the mind, are coming towards the world of the heart. And those who come are going to start suddenly feeling that everything around them is beginning to shift. And the shift is going to happen at a very rapid pace. And many times you will not understand what's happening to you. The energy is going to start coming to you. Some of you who are part of this group are already experiencing that. But the others who are going to come new will start experiencing a shift, because the shift is here, cannot be stopped, cannot be avoided. You're here for a reason, and that reason is known to your soul, and that reason is going to be fulfilled simply because this decision you took a long time back, and this time was chosen by you, and we just happen to be together here at this point of time. So remember that at all points of time, all is as is meant to be. Everything is perfect. Everything is just at its right place. Even the world with all its turmoil is absolutely in its right place, because the law of duality applies in this material plane called planet Earth. Nobody can escape this duality. In fact, only through duality can we experience oneness. It is the womb. Duality is the womb through which the child of oneness is delivered. And when you step back and you look at it from a consciousness level, you understand that there is no birth and death. So there is no destruction happening actually, and there is no one dying, because it's just, we are just bubbles, we are just waves rising up from the depths of the ocean, which we call as birth. And when we fall back, we merge back into the depths of the ocean, we may call it a death, but actually both birth and death is an illusion. And we are all travelers of time. We are travelers in this ocean of consciousness. And it's an eternal travel, because consciousness just is. And in its isness, it flows without any past or any future. It just is in the present moment. It has been, it is, and it will be. It's only that in this English language, we have something called as grammar, and the grammar has tried to put a tense as a past tense or a present tense and a future tense. But actually, there is no past, present, and future. In this moment, everything is subsumed. It's present here in its full integrity. And for what it presents is what our reality is, who we truly are. All words that I speak are just to keep your mind engaged, because the real work is happening energetically as we are together. And this energy does not need any physical contact. Physical proximity does not make a difference, because no matter where you are in the world right now, listening from different countries, everyone is receiving it instantly, no time lag. It's just a method of engagement. Energy needs no time to travel. Why? Because wherever we are, all that is around us is only energy. And what is inside of us is also energy. So as I speak, this energy is instantly getting activated inside of you. And all that you are going to swim in the next an hour or so is this sea of consciousness, is this sea of energy. So what you hear it from your heart and not from your mind. Never mind the words. Never mind if you follow my diction. Just close your eyes and experience this in your heart as this energy shifts us and moves us and takes us and carries us where it needs to. Because this energy is supremely intelligent. And this energy knows what needs to be said, what needs to be communicated. It knows how it needs to be received. It knows what each one of us wants. That's why sometimes you use the word intuitive energy, intelligent energy. Because it is this energy who we have been calling as God all our lives. Because it is this energy which has always been present around us. And by whatever name we call this energy, as Christ, as Rama, as Krishna, as Sai Baba, as Allah, and Devi, or whatever name we have liked, we have called this energy. But it responds, no matter how you call it. It responds. And it responds instantly if the yearning is strong. We don't have to travel a long way. We do not have to wait for it to arrive. It's almost as if it's eavesdropping on everything that's happening inside us. It's able to read our mind. It just seems to know all that's going on within. And it is always there. Never has been a time when it wasn't there. We may have failed to call for it, but it's always been there. And the mind has always been clinging on to names and forms. The mind has been clinging on to ideas and concepts and beliefs. It's the mind which keeps using the word understand. All our lives, we have just been in a quest of understanding. We cannot understand it. To understand is the concept of the mind. The mind only understands words. The mind has not been given the ability to experience. And we have come here to experience. And the experience lies in the heart. And the heart knows no language. Because the heart is itself a language. And the heart only knows one religion. And that's the religion of love. And the heart knows the truth. It's the mind which is in a state of utter confusion and chaos and always trying to understand. But how can you understand what you have never experienced in your life? How can words do justice to what the heart is experiencing? And we have never listened to our heart. We've always listened to our mind. And that's why there is chaos in this world. But the time has come when the world is being resurrected. When the heart is claiming its place under the sun and is finding a voice of its own. And it's the voice of love. And you will see as the days are going to progress, how this love is going to start manifesting. And simultaneously, these two worlds will dance and play in front of us. The miraculous creation of love and the horrific destruction of the mind. As they say, the phoenix rises from the ashes. This phoenix is the phoenix of love, rising from the ashes of the mind. No logic, no intelligence, no room for ego, no room for your brilliance, for your position, for what you've achieved in life. We're coming to the great leveler where everything is going to be leveled. You will see the era of the mind is ending very rapidly. And the world must go through a big cleanse. And this cleanse is upon us. So these are beautiful times, amazing times of transformation, amazing times to be alive and present and to experience what's going on, to see the power of this love, of this purity, of this oneness. We'll all witness it because we have chosen to be here at this time on this planet. We've agreed to be here and play our role. Everybody is playing a role. Because the world has always created incompletion, imperfection, Purnavada. It's it's just that we've not understood how it is perfect in its chaos, how perfect it is in its imperfection. What a beauty lies in the chaos that is coming out. It is as it is. Because what it's giving rise to is beautiful beyond belief. But we all will have to make a choice. We all have to decide where we have to be. Are we ready to let go? Are we ready to move beyond? Are we ready to surrender all that we have achieved and all that we have thought to be ours? Are we willing to go broke in the game of the mind and play the roulette of the heart? If we are ready and if we let go of everything, then we are on for the ride for which we have come. A pure joy, pure consciousness. And you'll see, you may be experiencing something today in your heart, but you will understand the power of my words as it starts to play out in your lives now. We are beyond serendipity, we are beyond coincidences, we are beyond, using words to describe why we are here today and what has been happening. In the silence of the heart, the truth will be revealed and the understanding will come. That there is nothing else in this universe other than this energetic presence. You can call it Sai Baba, you can call it Christ. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to it at all what you call it, what you attribute it. Because that's just a game of language that we learned in this world. Where we come from, there are no names. There is only this one big light. There is this just energetic presence. And we carry that in us when we are born. And we've been all searching for this. That's why, despite the fact that we have everything in this world, we have achieved great heights in our careers, in our businesses. We've raised families, but we've always had this void in our heart, looking for something that we don't know what it is. We've all been wanting to come home. We've all been wanting to experience this in our heart, this love, this void, this which gives us restlessness. And it's coming. We've waited for it enough, we yearned for it for lifetimes. And now it's unfolding. So celebrate, enjoy this experience that begins to flow forth. The truth of the self is beyond words. It's a presence which can only be experienced. And the experience comes in our heart. And this energetic presence is a healer, is a teacher, is a benefactor, and it is all that we have been searching for, what we have been desiring in our life. It holds the boon of abundance. It also holds the wand of destruction, all depending upon what we choose and what we are looking for. The soul always makes choices. What we choose is what we get. What we perceive is what we receive. Art makes simple choices. Art doesn't understand complicated menus and doesn't require artificial intelligence. Mind requires. Because we've made this world so complex, so difficult, so complicated. We need machine intelligence in the world of mind. The world of heart doesn't require any of these. It works on the simple logic of on and off. Yes and no. And since this energy right now is flowing through in all its glory and intensity, I think it's time. If everybody, I know on the screen at least I see everybody's eyes are closed. So whoever's eyes are still open, if you can close, just sit back. Let the rest of the story be experienced in the heart.